I am going to record what happened on Friday, 19th, 2022. And okay, this truck right here, it went down there before midnight, but as you see, it's after midnight now. So the last video I did I showed where it went down and it sat down there for some minutes, and then it came back. Okay. They were just sitting down there game stalking, because that's what they do. They either come park right here behind this tree here, or go down there, or either sit right here in this pocket in the house next door. Now, this look how he got his this nighttime he got his van door open. Which people can leave their van door open, but he leaves it open all night long. I don't think he gonna leave not this night here. He gonna leave it all night long, but there's something inside that van. The reason why he leaves it open all night long. And there's window lights. This is wife car. She keeps look out the lights. This is not a reflection from this light. This is an internal light, and this is a white truck with the lights on it. All these lights right here are direct energy weapons. How they have all these lights on, because these lights are not just regular lights. These are different types of lights. They are weapons. Direct energy. Direct energy is directed to where it wants to go. Where they want it to go is directed. Okay. You can see faces in the ground. This looks like a clown face right here. This look like some type of snail or fish. This right here. Like an owl right here. They have different stuff in the faces, because when they use remote neuron monitoring, they go in as a character, as they did like the name of that show. I can't think of it now. When the people were purple and the guy would go in this like a casket in a sleep state, and he go in. He couldn't walk in real life, but he could walk. It's a time. I can't think of it right now. But anyway. Okay, that's him coming back. Now who just leave the tail out in the street like that? Mm. Going back a little bit. Something I'm trying to see. I had the time down, but I didn't have a reason why. I don't know if it's this light right here. Well, these people know they just started leaving this car porch door open. It's been maybe a week. We've been here since November. So, like I said, all this whole neighborhood, this whole street, the street behind it, the street behind us, the whole entire neighborhood, they have influence to be gang stalkers. Look at him. He out there burning. It's this now. This 2:01 a.m. in the morning. He out there burning a fire. And it's not. He not just burning a fire just to be burning it. There's a purpose because he do it quite a bit. I don't know if there's something in the sky that he's trying to show the area. That's what I feel that he's doing. Because he'll leave it burning. He'll start a fire and leave. And you see there's something inside this car, in this van. See the lights right here. There's something in that van because they keep something coming over here on us. They want to say that we paranoid schizophrenia. No, we're not paranoid schizophrenia. They're trying to make us paranoid schizophrenia. Anytime anybody use that word paranoid schizophrenia or paranoid, they're part of this gang stalking. Because it's what they want you to think that you're mentally ill. But all the time they doing stuff to you. The person that's telling you you're mentally ill is the one that's doing something to you. Just like when I went to the dentist, the receptionist was telling the dentist after they finished working on me and I come out the room, I could hear her saying, she knows. And he said, oh, that's her paranoia. She said, no, but she knows. He kept saying, no, that's just her paranoia. She said, no, she knows. When I came back again, she was still there, I think. Yeah, she was still there at that time. But all the other times I came back, she wasn't there. Like I said before, when I first started going to this dentist, all the workers in there were black, except for one. The last time I went there were no blacks in there but him. All the women looked like they were Spanish or Indian. They really didn't look Indian. They looked more like they were Spanish. Except for one. One did look like she could have been Indian. And she the one that kept coming in and looking. Because they were sending a signal in my ear. But I went there to get my teeth. Because they had them broke out all my teeth. Not all of them, but the ones in the bite to the top. They just cracked. They just began to crack. Without anything, they just began to crack. And then my front, there's something going on. There's something moving in this. I could let be somebody or something going on with that light that's in this van, inside this van. He had been outside all night long. I mean, all night with no shirt on and no shoes on. And the mosquitoes is dead out here. They real bad out here. And he out there all night. I was what is he on drugs? I don't know what's wrong with him. He have left his van door open. Who would leave the van door and the car door open all night long until the next morning? Okay. So I'm going on up to 6:20. And there's a car parked over here. I'll wait till I get to it. Look how that light, it'll get bright, then it'll go back. It keep changing. When did you know a regular light bulb to do that? In this house, the light bulbs do that too. They blink, but not like that right there. They just get real bright and then go back down. Because things are not the same anymore. When they put the smart meters on these houses, they're able to control what go on in your house. That's why they changed everything. They changing to control your house, your appliances. Even though I changed the light bulb, but they still can make it blink, even with the regular light bulbs in. Even with the yellow light bulb, because I brought yellow light bulbs too. And this an attack on you. Look at that. There's something right there. Right there. Right here. Someone that's got something pointed over here. This man lights and those lights, they'll do the same thing. Where they'll get real bright, and then they'll go down and get real bright. Because they're not regular light bulbs. They had people to come in and rewire their house, at least the porch. Same thing they did at the other house. People came in and rewired the house. I got that on video because they were there all day long. There was already a porch light there, but they had to rewire it so it could be a weapon. So now that I'm videoing, they're making that sound in my head real loud. I guess they're trying to hear what all I'm talking about. They don't have to do that. They know what I be talking about anyway. I ain't trying to hide nothing. I reckon I got the right paper. So she should be out of there by now. I think missing. This might be the wrong paper that I got. I have 19 on it, but I don't have Friday the 19th. I might be having the wrong paper. 6/28. Make sure. I don't think this is right. Right. This the only one I got. It's 19. Maybe I got, let me see. Maybe it's a 0 instead of. Got to be it because of that truck that was down there, sitting down there. There it come. I had it looking like an 8 instead of a 0. He started his patrolling early. These people got to be maybe in their 80s. I know one thing, that sound loud in my ear. That's why I know they did something. Because that sound is louder in my ear. In my bedroom. Okay. 6/24. Okay, 24:53. You're saying something about a light in this bike. It's been past 6:24:53. I missed it some kind of way. The dog's coming out. That must be it. 24, 53. Maybe it's the time it went out. I don't know. 25:59. I think it's gonna come down here. The next one is 25:59. Right there. You see it. Like I was saying before, I think these are agencies, government agencies down here. There it is. Right there. A lot of black cars be put in and out of here. I think I seen a silver car one time, but most of them are like black trucks and black cars. I seen something that was, I don't know what kind, it was big though. Okay, so big man. See, they go purple lightning on my daughter car too. And I question her about it. You know, it just makes me wonder because I'm seeing purple, like a shield of purple on the GameStop car, and I know the purple is the Phoenicians showing that they are back. They come out the closet or whatever. They're coming back to take control. Okay, 7:15. It's the old lady. She'll be coming at 7:15:43. There she go. You could tell it's a skit. It's a skit. They all working together. All these people working together. They go to these meetings and they make this plan. They actually train them what to do and how to do it. That's like that paper I read was saying that they have to do it just right in a certain way so that it'll look naturally. So if we complain to the police, it'll make us look like we are mentally sick because the police are involved in it too. They the one got these people doing these, the sheriff department, because the people are Masons. I need something that I can plug up in my ears so I won't hear this when I'm trying to do this. Okay. That's him. He'll be coming from this direction. The old man going back home. Then stick man will be coming back. See, this is something that they doing to let me know that I'm being watched. So there ain't nothing they can do about anything I do in this house. Not one thing. They're gonna do come bust the door down. But that's to let me know that I'm being watched. Wait a minute. 727. So let's go back. 727. There you go. I missed it. That's why I be trying to get them when they all the way down at the end. Okay. I'm saying something about my daughter car. I don't know if it's really on her car or if it's the light coming from over here. Because I know he got right back here. He got some lights. See, you can tell the purple tint right there, but he done covered it up. Because see, they letting them know what I'm doing. Now, how they know that I took my camera and put it up here so I could see what was going on? Because I could see in purple. But he got lights. He got one here and one over here. And something right at this doorstep. They got a shield of purple. But then also there's purple on this woman here car too. So I don't know if he got something on this side or if she got something in her car. I do know my daughter went to the car dealership. She said she had to get an oil change or something. But see, it could be a lie. I want to trust my daughter, but then I keep seeing stuff. And like I said, your family will turn on you. But she ain't got no money, so I don't know. You know, do they wait till a certain time to do it? Or, you know, she just as broke as I am. But I tell you what, if I find out 100%, that's it. That's it. Okay, 8:48. Oh, I didn't show Stickman come back. 8:02. Did I show Stickman come back? sure the old man come back. I don't know if I should. Let me go back to 802. It's 803. Maybe. So that's the second time he done came. But these people making money. And the way the economy is, they shut down things and people don't, I'm not trying to make no excuse for them doing what they do. Because I'm in the same boat that they are, but I want to do what they do. They couldn't sell me. They couldn't buy me. Okay, 840. And this the old person that comes over. I'm really wondering if this woman a witch and she teaching them how to do witchcraft and stuff. And she be over there mostly every weekend. She'll stay the weekend. I don't know if that's one of their mamas or what's going on. But she comes over. There be a lot of people on the weekends. I think they have meetings. I don't know if that's a man or a woman. Tell the truth. But whoever it is a man or a woman, they real old and they comes over on the weekend. And this is, I don't know if this is her sister or what. This person is driving this car right here. But they're going to be a lot of people over there. Okay, 857. Okay, it's him. You just leave the tail of this van sitting right out there. So you see, you can see some purple. It's a real light tint of purple. Now there's another blue car. Two blue cars. So they must, now, I think they had a meeting or something yesterday. Not there, but somewhere else. But I think he's recruiting a lot of people, the gang stalkers. I think he's recruiting people. People down here. I see a lot of activity right here going up in there. Like I said, I believe government agencies. I don't don't know if they're military or what. But I think you go some type of government, not just regular people going to sign up for it. I think regular people going over there to sign up. They're making room so the other people can come. That's one. This is at 9:25. See that car there was parked right here. We had the person move here. They're gonna move again. There's another blue car. And this blue car was parked here one time. Now they parked here, trying to make room. Cause they evidently they all come in here to get instructions where to go. These are people he recruiting. Or her recruiting. Those are women. Ten, 13. Okay, that's another one. Okay, there you go. Tenny, he put going to check the mail. He got purple on his car. Purple, it's a real light tint. You can see it about here. There's purple right there, and there's purple on the side and up here. Because it's the sign of the physicians who do sacrifice people. Look at that. Purple. Purple lights. Okay, 10:30:07. It's 10:29. Now this car here gonna come and pull right here. Back up and pull. See the purple on this car? All these cars got a purple tint to them. A light purple tint. I don't know if you can see it in person, but I can on this video. It's gonna back up and pull here. So it move here and then it's gonna move again. I got 10:31 behind the house. Something going on back there. 10:31. So I'm just going to count down. Oh, I'll be so glad when I get out this corner. I just pray to God to bless me and show me where to go. I'm too old to be going through this craziness right here. I should be enjoying life and just, raise my children. I help raise my grandchildren. Now I got great grandchildren. I'm not helping raise them because I don't hardly see them but on the phone. But still, I help raise other people's children. And, I'm just tired. I should be enjoying life, taking care of my sister she make things difficult because she just so mean. And she seems like she just want to be mean when she don't have to be. Me taking care of her shouldn't even be difficult at all. I shouldn't have to get upset because she's sitting there. I'm trying to dress her and she fighting it. Me just putting her head in her gown and her arms in the sleeve of a gown, which they really don't have no sleeve because they got short sleeves. But she'll hold her arm real tight. Where I can't pull her arm, I got to use strength to pull her arm. And I said, look, I started saying, look, you want me to snatch your arm or do you want to release your arm? I said, now if you want to hurt, I'll go ahead and do it. But you better release your arm. She'll slowly release it. But she shouldn't even do that in the first place, Because it's aggravating to me, and I keep telling her, you know, I'm getting tired of being angry because I'm going through what I'm going through. Then I'm trying to take care of you, and you making it difficult. I said, you're not worth my help. You're just not worth it. Ain't nobody worth my help. When I'm trying to take care of you, you know that's what I'm trying to do, but you choose to be mean. And when there's no reason to, then I'm trying to pick her up and put her in her chair. She fighting that, hollering and screaming, Mama, girl, you don't shut your mouth. We do this every day, every day. And she trying to hold on to stuff. My back is hurting me from when these people sending this stuff up my spine. Yeah, I'm trying to pick her up to put her in her chair, and she fighting it. They want to cuss and talk junk That's the only time I understand what she's saying when she cussing. Time I don't know what she be talking about. She'll get to talking and lying. She was saying something about somebody pushed her down, some boys, or she be talking about just be lying. I said, girl, you need to quit doing that before you lied on somebody and when ain't nobody did nothing to you. Talking about boys, man, or that man this and that. Girl, you ain't seen no man, because no man come here. Okay. That's his wife right there. I mean, she telling that girl where to move to. You see, they know she not looking back and telling her exactly where to move to. But this how they train them, so you can't see what they doing. There was something happening back here because I got it down there, but it's done past it now. 10:40. And then he come back. Yeah. 10:48. Okay, then she moved. That car they moved, but she gonna sit there with the lights on the whole time. I can see tint purple on this car here too. It's like on where they glass at in like the front of their cars. It's a light tint of purple. Okay, 10:40. Oh, he already moved. 10:51. Okay, he getting ready to go to the old man house now. So what I was saying, they must be having a meeting somewhere. But I don't think the old man went because I looked out the window later, a little later after they left, and his truck was still. I never did see it leave on the video. On the security camera, I didn't never see his truck. I know they were burning a mess out of my feet last night, and I had them propped up in the chair, and they were still burning. I didn't even have them on the floor. Probably having a training to show them how to do certain things. I'm tired of this. He had to go at the door. This money that they making will be the death of them. It will be the death of them. Because they selling their soul to Satan by doing what they doing. You don't always have to be in blood. It can be in deed. She's gonna go out there and turn around. They feel like it was. Sometimes I can put it on the lodge and it won't take it back. And sometimes it do. It going to the meeting place now, wherever it is. I see the whole time they sitting there, they got the lights on. See there? It's coming over here. And these people can't be too hungry for money because they got nice cars. They probably got houses. They got a home. You know, they probably not hurting for money. They just greedy for it. And somebody like me that I have a car. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. You know, I don't have nothing. They don't really pay me they don't pay me, period, for watching my system. They don't pay me for this. I asked them to the third year, I asked them to pay me. When she started fighting me and cussing me and biting me and stuff, I told them I didn't come up here to be abused. I feel like what I go through with this woman, I feel I need to get some kind of payment. He told me, I don't know about that. You had your own place when you was living in Lumberton. I got my own place now. I told him, I said, I moved up here. I just can't enjoy being home. I used to go home and spend some time at my house by myself because I needed it dealing with my sister. But she won't even that bad then. She won't cussing me and fighting me just to fight or having to take care of her because she didn't want to do nothing of her own. Having to, you know, make sure she dressed and she wouldn't even go get her own pen. She didn't want to do nothing for herself. But she'll go in there and steal up some water because I went in her bathroom and she had to do that within a day. And she had water bottles all around her bathroom. I said, where'd she do this? And she was just stealing water and lighting it up. There's somebody back there. There's something going on back there behind this house. Right there. It's him doing something. Just what he got them proper lights at. Well, that third year, when we moved to the second, that's when she changed. When we moved in that second house, Lord have mercy, that girl turned to a monster, pure monster. She got to fight me. I mean, the first time she hit me, I was bent down. I couldn't remember if I was trying to take her the pen off or put it up on her, but she didn't want me to do neither one, whichever one it was I was doing. And she took her fist and punched me in my nose. Boy, I had to smack her. I smacked her back. I said, honey, you don't have permission to be hitting me. She could have broke my nose. I was bent down, too. I got called a B for 4 whole years every single day. I was called the B word. You fat B, you bald head B. And I mean, every day. 4 years, she didn't miss a day calling me a B or M alpha. The kids say, you know what? I mean, I went through. Now, this time when we moved here, she changed again. She not as violent as she was at the second house, but she's still mean. But she decided she not going to walk. Because at the second house, every time I try to get her to go take a shower or go to the bathroom and sit on the commode, she'll fall on the floor. So I'm thinking that something was going on with her legs, so I brought her a chair because I was trying to get her lawyer them to pay for a wheelchair. And they talked about I had to take her to the doctor to get it signed off on Medicare. I said, I am not going to no doctor, sit up in that office. But when we went to the doctor, you had to sit there 5 whole hours before they even call you in the bite. Then he only talked to you 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not going to sit up in. I told him, I'm not going to sit in the doctor office for 5 hours for them to do nothing. They'll put them to sign a paper. I said, never mind, I'll buy it myself. Bishop, no, 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 no. I hung up on him. You don't be telling me no what I'm saying. I'm gonna do it my own money. Then she called my sister. Like my sister, she just my sister. I'm just as old as she is. She can't tell me what to do. She called me talking about what's up. And I told her, what happened. She talking about, what did she tell me? Don't go through them to get nothing no more. But that's my sister money, I shouldn't have to take my money and buy nothing. It's like I had to buy a dryer. I'm paying for a dryer right now. Because they want to take me through all kind of changes just to get something. The people that was been coming to work on the dryer, them people were full of mess. And I'm just not up for messiness. And people think they can just treat you any kind of way, fix your mess. It don't even work. So I just bought a brand new one. The washing machine and dryer at my house is old. It's real old. But it worked good. It washes good. It dry good. Ever since we had it. We had that. I've had that washer and dryer for 7 years. And then my daughter had it before I had it. And then my other daughter had it before that. So this is some old stuff that I got in my house. And I had to buy a brand new one for this house with my money. So I guess whenever I find me another place to move to, I have to buy me a washer. I don't think I want to take that washer. But I don't know, this washer is pretty good though. And it's one of the older model washing machine. Because the washing machine we have now, they don't even fill all the way up. They limit the water in it. But see, this one down, it's not a big washing machine, but it'll wash your clothes real good. So I don't know, I might just get it painted. Take that joker, take that old paint off and repaint it myself, spray paint it look new. So it work, as long as it works, I don't care. I don't need no brand new stuff. I ain't into a whole bunch of material stuff. So once you get it, it don't even feel you something that you desire, and you keep desiring and desiring. But once you get it, that desire done gone because you already got it. It really don't even mean that much. Some people, it's like they not nothing unless they got expensive clothes, expensive. Everything got to be real expensive. The top brand and all that. I don't have to have all that. Like people buying shoes, but one pair of shoes for $1,000. I can get about 20 or 40 pair of shoes for $1,000. And they gonna walk on my feet just like they one pair of $1,000. Cause them shoes, maybe talking about how their feet be hurting. So it's just the name. You paying for somebody's name. Like them red bottoms. I don't care about having no red bottom shoes. It's on the bottom. You gonna wear them out. So I just want to have some peace in my life. That's all I need is some peace. And just have some quietness. Get my mind back where I can start back writing. And I ain't been writing. That was one of my joys to write. Write poetry and my way of writing poetry anyway, because I really ain't had no schooling in poetry. I just like to write. My mind is so full and so chaotic right now. I can't even do that. Creating. I like to create. Okay. Let me stop talking and go ahead and I used to love to cook, especially bake cakes and stuff like that. My grandma, the children took it. I felt like they didn't appreciate, me taking my time cooking from scratch. I didn't cook from box stuff. I cooked from scratch. That's how I was raised. My mama cooked from scratch. My grandma cooked from scratch. I was coming from women that cook. So that's how I fed my children. Then they talk all that junk. We don't want that mess. And then sit there and eat it. I remember I cooked some deer. I made a stew out of it. Boy, that was some good meat. God, that was really good. Now look how he checking his door. Now he don't make no sense. He gonna check his door, but he'll leave them open all night long. When I saw that, I said, why is he checking it? He'll leave his window down all night long. Leave the door open all night long, but now he's checking it in the daytime. I tell you, boy. Make cakes. I used to bake cakes every week, especially red velvet. That was my main cake that I baked. But I haven't baked that red velvet cake in years. Before my son died, he kept asking me to bake one, and I kept telling him to buy the stuff. He wanted me to buy the stuff and cook it, just so he can have some. I said, now if you buy the stuff, I'll cook it. And he didn't ever bake it. He didn't ever buy the stuff, so I didn't either. But that tormented me after he died. I haven't baked one since. I baked cakes, but it took me some years about 3 years before I could bake a cake. And the only way I started baking it, cause my grandchildren started talking about me baking cake. So I baked cake for him. I still haven't baked that red velvet. I still ain't baked that red velvet. Okay, this is 13. 13 of 13. This is aggravating. This next car that's coming. This one of the cars that be going down to the right. Go all the way down and make a right turn. They come by here a lot too. I think that person in that blue truck, they recruiting too. I got all these people recruiting more people to keep attacking us with this energy and these frequencies. And then at nighttime, they got to come up from under the ground. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was hoping to read something about that coming out from. It say something. This car right here is going down to the right. Maybe the next that I'll explain that. Today goes to show that the cable people are involved. That's why they created that Wi-Fi. For it to end up being everything they doing is gonna be a weapon against the citizens of this country. Okay, 1308 coming back at 1308. That's okay. 1307. I got to let it count up to 1308-19. Put it in here. I'm trying to figure out what in the world and I'm gonna do with all my trees and stuff. I hate I didn't do set my life better. I won't even thinking this far, tell you the truth. I could have got me a home. I had some land. I have somewhere to put my trees. I don't want to continue being here. I know that. There you go. Then it's going to come back here at 1413. But I didn't see where it left at the second time. If it left. 1413. I guess I didn't think that far because I was living in our family home. It is. I was living in my mama's house. And you guys kept trying to break in on me, putting up the screens and stuff. And I just didn't feel safe anymore with my children there. And so that's when my niece told me to move up there where she was. And that was the biggest mistake I could have made. To move me and my children up there to Maryland. And got up there and she thought she was going to control me and rule over me like she did her mama. Honey, there ain't no way I'm letting my niece, somebody I chained diapers, rule over me. They started talking about me like a pure dog, telling lies. That was a big mistake. Well, I say your family could be your biggest enemy. I had no idea she was the type of person that she was. But I've learned you're not a person that have money and have a beautiful home or have a good job. People totally don't care nothing for you. Your own family, they don't care nothing for you. But if you got a job, a good paying job, and got a nice house, got material stuff, and you could be one of the worst people in heart, but they'll respect you. You could be so mean and selfish and self-centered, but because you got material stuff, you got people in your family that will show you the most up respect just because you got material stuff. You could be the worst person in the family. Extremely selfish. It's how they use in my family. That's that person with the car over here. Going back there. Going in the gate. Going back there. And they're coming back. It's a dude. You can walk like one. These days of time, you can't tell who is who. Can't tell who is who now. Another car coming over there. Yeah, 1447. Yeah. I don't know if they're supposed to be there or not, but see no evil, speak no evil. I don't know nothing. Like them guys went over there and stole they went up under the house and got that, because that was the unit that goes up under the house. They took it. They came at first, look at the house, and then they came back with a truck, and they were wide open. And the way they were acting, they had to be stealing because they were moving in fast motion. Whoever got their house gonna have to buy a whole new unit. That was looked like a black dude and a white dude. Well, I guess that's why the cops. I don't think nobody stole nothing out of that. Cause I'd have seen it if somebody went over there in a truck. Only person I seen over at that house was the guy that was working over there, cutting down cleaning up the backyard. He had access in the house too. He looked like he could have been a cop. Tell you the truth, he was a tall Indian-looking man. There was some woman was over there cleaning up the yard. And there was two houses. This house was in between two other houses. They came straight to our house, telling me that somebody stole. But I don't care. I don't care nothing about it. But I know nobody didn't go over there and steal nothing. It had to be him. If anything got missing out of that house, it was the person that was over there working. But I felt the guy was lying because he wasn't even staying still. I think he was using his third eye to spy on me. That's what he was doing. Something just be popping in my head. Now we're and it's the same house, the second house we moved in. When the woman ran over the fence, it just dawned on me. Um, they could have called the police station, I guess themselves. But I had a police report. Now they didn't steal the police report. The women the woman that knocked down that fence, cause they had her to run over that fence. She ran over the fence in our yard, the fence in the two houses behind us. Oh Lord. That's why I say these people, they doing something to these brains. Cause she could have got killed. And then she was walking with a cane. She got out that car and walked home. But the real estate agency didn't ask me anything about a police report or who knocked it down. That's why I say these people playing this thing, and my landlord and the real estate agency, they always involved. Because when I called her to find out, did they mean for them to knock down the whole fence? Because they knocked the whole fence down. And she told me to take pictures of it and send it to her. But when I opened the back door to take the picture, he was sending a frequency over to our back door. And that's what I took the picture of, the frequency. And it hit me in my stomach, and I burnt in my stomach for about 4 days. Finished. I don't know if they supposed to be over there in the people's house or not. They're washing something. There's something he took out of that house. He was going over it with the hose pipe. I don't care. 2012. He still ain't got it. I used to love to hear the rain. When I was coming up, we had a tin roof. To hear that rain hitting that tin, boy, that was a goodness. You talking about going to sleep? I'll go to sleep. Okay, 2012, 15. I done passed it. What I supposed to be seeing? Do this here. 2012. I don't know what I was supposed to be seeing. I guess I saw something. I don't know. Let's see. That's what it is. $2013. Just let it count up to it. 1321. Okay, this is it here. Going down to the is that the old man? I think it went down to the right. Okay, 1450. That came at 1450. This is 1556. So it's been there a little while, and it's just gonna sit there. On 2017. Too far. Okay, this right here. I think this is it. But I don't know where it went to. It turned in here, but you don't see where it went to. So it must have just parked on the side of the road and cut the lights off, because I don't see no signs of it going to this house right here. And I don't think the house done. If they would have went to the house further down, you still would have seen seen the lights go in there. It's like they turned in and just cut the lights off. This car been sitting here ever since 12/14/50, and that car that came in at 20/14/50, and that came in at 20/17/02. And so I'm not gonna just let it sit here. See what time it's gonna leave. I didn't put the time in there, so I think nope. Okay, it's leaving now. Turn it up in our yard and going on about it business. So it left at 2028. So it was there from 2014 to 2028. Look at that. They look like something coming out of the house, not nothing going toward the house, going out. $21.48. 21.48. Okay. From the back and the front. Just these two cameras here. Not these two cameras right here, but these two right here. The one on no, this not the. I'll get ready to say one on each end of the house, but it's not, because this is on one end and this is on another end. Okay, so that's all I have for the 19th. And so I do have something for this morning. Not a whole lot, but I got something. So I'm gonna have to go to the 20th, so it's gonna go blank. I mean dark for just a little bit. Okay, this is at midnight this morning. And so I got 2:38:19. 2:38. So you see how it's not too bad yet. You might see a little bit of floaters on the porch. It's where they always sending stuff to the right to the door, front door on the porch. Where our bedrooms are at. Okay. The next one I have is at 4:22. Look at that. I don't know if it's on all the channels or just that one. It's on all of them except for this one. Both of the ones in the back. You can see it. It's on all of them. This must be what they learned when they went to the meeting. 4:32. But they already did it before. So they must have told them to start doing it. Giving them, telling them what to do. No, these people are sick. Nice. You see a bunch of energy right here on the side of the house. Look like a face, tell you the truth, like a some type of cartoon face. There's an eye, a nose, and a mouth, like an old person cartoon face. I like the man that be on Buzz Bunny that be shooting at Buzz Bunny. That's what it look like. Are they sick? They ain't got nothing to do after that. Look at that look like a skeleton head right there. The neck, right there. I'm seeing a bunch of faces on the ground. These people are sick in the head. They're just so sick. Now, I wonder how would they feel if someone were doing this to their mama. It probably would be them doing it. Mm-hmm. It would be them doing it to their own mama. They're just sick, sick, and sick. 5:12. They're just sick. 5:22. When God released them demons out of the bottomless pit, they come up like scorpions. Let's see what they're gonna do then. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're gonna want to die and can't. Now let's see what they're gonna do. So they think they in control. It's like Beyonce. You know, people. I can't understand some Christian people, especially the Clark sisters. Now they had a song called Church Girl that she's singing in praising to God. That she want God to, put her in the center of his will. Beyonce took the dang on song talking about drop it like a thought. Oh, And you got Christian people talking up for her. What is wrong with them? You're going to take a song that's praising God and you're going to make it a thought song. Like, she got a lot of nerve. But see, she going to answer to God. That's what she going to answer to. She got people worshiping her. She got a church. See, Beyonce done lost her mind. That's that them beat Sasha. Not just Sasha. She got Sasha, Tasha, Rowena, any other demons that you can name is in Beyonce. And everybody loving Beyonce. Beyonce is a demon. And Jay-Z. A pure witch. Now you got a lot of nerve. I mean, you got, and then this one man, I looked at the video, he talking about Christian men taking secular songs and sampling them for years. Why can't the secular take Christian song and sample it? Because what's the difference? The difference is if a Christian, a lot of those songs that people dancing to was created as a gospel song, but they made it into a secular. And when a gospel person take a secular song, they taking it and turn it into a praise song to the Lord. But if the secular people take a gospel song and turn it into a thought song, that's defaming, bringing damnation. That's the difference. But God gonna handle Beyonce. You better believe it. Because she done gone too far. God is patient. The one thing he is patient. But sometimes God run out of his patience. When he get fed up, then you gonna answer. And when he start bringing his wrath upon people, they really gonna be trying to get people running to the church trying to get somebody to pray for them, and we ain't praying because when God said no, don't pray. You better not pray, or you gonna take on their curse. Because Christian people think they supposed to just pray for everybody and everything. You can get somebody else's curse by you trying to go against God. And God bringing a curse on a person, and there you is praying for them. So look at this idiot stuff right there. We in the house sleep, and all this here going on out there. Now you know this is crazy. We here minding our business. That's why they burning witches. But they were burning up innocent people, some people that wasn't witches. Some people were gifted. They weren't doing nothing to hurt nobody. But you guys, but see, this is why God said don't not allow rich to live among you, because of this kind of crap right here, right here. Because one thing about a witch, they got the power what they're gonna use it, just because they can. And they don't care if it's a child, they don't care if it's their sister, their brother, their mama or daddy. They don't care, just because that evil demon is in them. Now this before daybreak. This 5:30 in the morning, and all this here going on. It's probably it could be a projector. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm just glad I'm not the one doing it. It's that evil to do it. If you want to just mess with people. because you want to answer to God. Now look at all of that. Now look how clear it is now. You see a little bit just on this one here. Now this look like it's coming from out of the living room. This is a sick person doing somebody real sick that gets off on just doing evil. You just got people just that sick in the head. And that food truck, he gonna regret the stuff he doing. I tell you that. He gonna get many whoopings. Not just him. All these sheriffs. People think they get away with stuff like that. Man, he did something a long time ago. Now he an old man and they done caught him. He in a wheelchair. Cause he thought he got away with it. He should have went on here and went to jail while he was young. And then in his old age he could be out. Now he going in jail in the old age. He gonna die in jail. Okay. We gone to 6:55. 55:59. The only one I ain't seen today is Stick Man. I ain't seen him. He might have passed by here and I won't pay attention. In the mirror, the burgundy car, I ain't seen him come up, but he could have came up too. Seen him though. Either one of them. Okay, I said 6. Oh, I got it too far down. I got it on the 30. It's supposed to be 53, 55, 6:55. I'm almost finished. Only 2 more to go. I did see the old man come back, but it's not on my paper. After he walked with the stick man sister, I seen him come back home again. Like he got on a mask. He do. Like he got on an orange mask. I mean, but ain't no need. We know who you are. Like, they ain't no need to put on no mask, honey. So we know who you are. So that's why I'm trying to hold on to my brain. I'm trying to keep them from having total control over my brain. So they trying. They really trying. I be waking up. Them little puppies, I'm gonna beat them. They got them toe my head. I wake up and I can feel that energy in my head, especially if I fall asleep. Once I wake up like and fall back asleep, that's when I wake up and feel the energy on my brain. It keep my feet swollen. I got a lot of pretty shoes, can't even put them on because they keep my feet swollen. Where they be burning my feet. Okay, 7:29. 7:20. There they go. Stick man and old man and stick man sister. Pimp daddy. Last night when I was reading that article about the gang stalking part two, I mean, seeing that as long as I was reading, I was just getting angry and angrier. And I want to apologize for that because I shouldn't read in anger. But it really was making me angry because I know I'm going through what was on that paper. I'm going through it. And that's why I was getting so angry because I know it's telling the truth. This is a program that these people, and for them to be following a program, that means they are they the one being programmed. They call themselves doing stuff to us, but it's being done to them. They are under mind control because their mind being programmed. Mm-hmm. He lost a lot of weight now because he had a big old belly. I reckon once I leave here, I'm gonna have to do some walking too to get this weight off of me. I do have a treadmill, but it's out there in the garage and stuff all in the way. I wish I had somebody to come take them boxes away. A lot of empty boxes from when we moved in here. There she go walking behind them. Yeah. I think that's all I got for. I did see him come back home. I will have to. I don't know exactly. Okay, this is live, but I can go back in, but I wouldn't know where this. Um, I've been sitting here for a while. 7:32, so I would say maybe. Mm-mm. Okay, there you go. 7. That's probably him and her. That just it's just showing. You see the both of them. Get them clicked off of it though. If I'd have looked at the time, I could tell where to go in. Let me see, I did. I think this is like 2 minutes behind regular time. I did see him come back home. I saw him pass by the window. Okay. 7:30. I know that's them coming back. This him and her. It's 7:32. 7:33. It's still going back right there. Okay, that's her. That's the old lady coming right. 7:40. 7:43. I'm right now traveling. But I have to really take my time to go through this timeline. That's tiresome doing that. So I'll just let that be it. But he did come back home. I did see him pass by the window. I didn't see Stick Man. I didn't see the man with the burgundy car. So I'm gonna go back out and show what's live. So this, all this here is what's going on right now is live. If you don't see nothing going on. Okay, so I am going to close out now.